Hey, this is Paul, and thanks for checking out our preview on Albino OCAMPONIS. You can see here, it's a stunning fruit weighing in at 61/100ths of a pound, and visually it's absolutely gorgeous. And we'll also do a second season review on Gray Panama, which is a rare OCAMPONIS. It's weighing in at just under a pound. And then a standard, this one is a No ID Del Riego, one of my favorite Guatemalan varieties. So, let's go ahead and get started here with what everybody's curious about is this version of OCAMPONIS. Now it's actually a white fleshed inside, as you can see. So I'm really excited to try it, and it definitely looks really ripe. You can see it's got a thin skin. It's actually got a nice flesh to seed ratio. And then I even see some like little yellow spots in it. Look at that. That is a very unique trait. And then you can see how it compares to a traditional looking OCAMPONIS. You can see the fiery red skin. It's absolutely gorgeous. This one turns yellow before it turns red. And then inside, you can see it's a much different red flesh. But you can see both of them are quite ripe, and they're not overripe because I don't see any degradation of the flesh here. It all looks pretty consistent, maybe a little there. Versus this one, stunning. Now, these traditionally are not my favorite to sample, so let me ease into this with something familiar. This Gray Panama. Sweetness, earthiness, and that familiar, I define it as a sweet beet OCAMPONIS vibe, but this one's not too bad. And then the seeds, I detect an earthiness in them. Slightly mushy texture. This one may be a little overripe, but not bad. Let's see its sugar content. Definitely not in my top varieties to grow or eat. I mean, it's edible, it's enjoyable. It's probably better than the majority of fruit that you can buy in the store. A lot of those white flesh especially are picked too soon. But definitely not what I want to eat as a first choice to grow, but not bad. It's just okay. I'd give it like a C or a 6 out of 10. Something like that. That's a D actually. There you go, 15 7/10. It'll get higher. Some of these will bricks into the 20s. I've had Ogrillo bricks close to 20, but it generally tastes about the same there. All right, let's see how this one compares. Okay, it's a bit more dense than Gray Panama. A little mushy. Not as flavorful, but this is the first season fruit on kind of a small plant. It's definitely going to probably be sweeter next season with more plant mass, but not bad at all. Let's see how the sugar content of this sample here. 14, 13 9/10. I'm sure it'd get a little sweeter for sure, but definitely not a typical OCAMPONIS flavor. Sweetness, not much earthiness. Probably better than, I would definitely say this is better than any store-bought Undatus I've eaten. This one has more acidity, but this one's rather mild. The seeds are not earthy either. Pretty good. I find also the little yellow specks kind of interesting. I'm eating them right there. I'm definitely going to keep it around. I really like how it looks. There's a few versions of these. There's like a Albino La Catrina, I believe. It's got longer spines. I think I have the shorter spine one. And they say that this one maybe tastes not as good from what I've read online. But hey, I'll keep it around. They're definitely some of the better OCAMPONIS that I've had so far. All right, now I need to kind of compare it to something that I consider a premium top tier variety is any Guatemalan. And man, just off the top of my head, American Beauty, G1, G2, G3, Shayna, Condor. So many more. But these just tend to taste better. I like the texture more. I like the sweetness and acidity that's balanced. The seeds are more enjoyable, although these ones are rather mild. So there you go. Red flesh, white fleshed OCAMPONIS, which is pretty rare, and Guatemalan or Guatemalensis variety. So 3 beautiful fruit. Aesthetically, these ones are probably some of the most beautiful dragon fruit that you can see. But again, these tend to not taste as good as many other varieties. But stunning, stunning plants. All right, give us a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.